Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. The more adventure-focused CB500X, it may look similar to some of the previous generations, but it's under the skin where the tweaking is most significant, with suspension and brake upgrades aimed at improving ride quality. Offering an extremely user-friendly riding experience comprising of an achievable price tag, unintimidating riding position, and enough power to get out of trouble without worrying about posting yourself through a hedge. Share the same diamond steel tube frame in which sits the 471cc's parallel twin, that in turn offers a 2-license compatible 47 bhp. Available in 3 colors pictured above, namely Matte Gunpower Black Metallic, Pearl Organic Green, or Grand Prix Red. The Honda CB500X produces the legal limit of 35 kilowatts or 4.6 bhp at 8,600 revolutions per minute from the 471cc's liquid-cooled parallel twin, bolted to the frame and acting as a stressed member, to allow relevant license holders the ability to find their feet while on a full-size motorcycle. Performance-wise, there's more than enough to warrant treating the CB500X with respect, for it'll top the ton without much of a run-up. 8,600 revolutions per minute is almost at the red line. Although being a twin, there's little in the way of intensity up at those heights, which is evident as the X pulls smoothly from low to high revs. The fuel injection settings have been improved for better throttle connection over the previous model. Part of the attraction of this package is its power-to-weight ratio, because the Honda weighs under 200 kilograms when fully fueled and ready to hit the streets, a full 14 kilograms less than rivals from Suzuki and Benelli. The peak torque figure is 43 nanometers 31.7 F-lbs at 6,500 revolutions per minute, and that's a level where third gear provides plenty oomph to push for that overtake at 40 miles per hour. The simplicity of the CB500 Honda range is part of its charm and attraction to those who aren't fussed about cornering traction control settings, the layout of their display, or front wheel lift mitigation. The switchgear is as basic as motorcycles have been over the last 20 years, with the usual buttons in the usual positions. The only real downside to the cockpit and the parts of the bike you see when perched on top is the disappointingly dull and sometimes tricky to read LCD meter. Accessories are available, including the center stand, heated grips, top box, panniers, knuckle guards, charging socket, etc. To keep the cost as low as possible, Honda didn't fit any to the standard bike, and my advice would be to invest in a taller screen as you first purchase. The balance between decent spec with rider comfort add-ons and being built to a budget is evident in this category, from newcomers to motorcycling, serial commuters, or those stepping down from a larger capacity bike. The attraction to a relatively basic but very well-built 450/650cc mini adventurer is obvious from a glance at the sale figures. 2022, with twin 296mm discs with axially mounted Nissan 2-pot calipers to replace the outgoing single 320mm version. For most riders, stopping the 199 kilograms engine equipped with ABS will be a simple affair, perhaps with a bit of rear brake balance to help with stability, despite relying solely on the rear and cutting the ABS very early. Arguably, the most significant upgrade over the 2021 version is the suspension. Incomes show as separate function fork big piston, handily shortened to SFBP suspension at the front, noticeable by being blingy gold and upside down. They're similar to those used in the CB650R and CBR650R, with damping in one leg and a spring mechanism in the other. At the back, The rear suspension's single shock has revised spring rate and damping settings to go with its 5-stage preload adjustability.